What is going on, guys? Thanks for checking out this video of my sports Gematria. In this video, I'm going to go over some football games for Thursday. Happy Thanksgiving, November 24th, 2022. I'm going to show you some highlights of each side, and it's going to be up to you to determine who you think will win based on the numbers. I encourage you to add additional information on top of this if needed for you to feel confident in your own picks. And I wish you guys the best of luck on all your picks for this day. Let's go ahead and get into the games. We're going to be looking at, so Thursday, Thanksgiving, the Bills versus the Lions in Detroit. Buffalo is a 9.5-point favorite on the road. Giants versus the Cowboys in Texas. Dallas is a 10-point favorite at home. And then we have the Patriots and the Vikings to close it out in Minneapolis. And Vikings are a 2.5-point favorite at home. So there's only one home dog, which would be the Lions. And then the rest are road dogs or home favorites. On this side of the screen is what I call my daily numbers, date numerology, Gregorian Hebrew calendar. And then on this side of the screen is what I call my game numbers, numbers specific to the game. The way that I have it structured is I have the distance to the upcoming Super Bowl up top. I have the location of the game, city, state, stadium coordinates. I keep track of home team win-loss records for the NFL season. So this particular game, the first game will be the 165th NFL game for the season. The second game will be the 166th game for the NFL season. And then the last game will be the 167th NFL game for the season. Right here is the regular season head-to-head matchup between the two teams. And then I have the home team right here, their season record, their coach's record, their quarterback record, their name Gematria to and from their birthdays. At the bottom will be the road team or the away team, their season record, their coach's record, their quarterback record, name Gematria to and from their birthdays. And that's how I have it structured out. So let's jump into this first game here. We're looking at the Bills versus the Lions. The Lions are at home. And I'm just going to, as you can see already on the screen, I do not have a whole lot of numbers marked. And that's how it is for all three games. I built these out on Monday night. I did not go over them yesterday. I've been working my part-time job with the newspaper. I've been hunting down, high school teams to interview them for the upcoming season that's starting here in December. So that's been taking up most of my time yesterday. And then, of course, I just got a little social, hung out with the lady friend, had her stay the night, and we got breakfast in the morning this morning and hung out a little bit longer. So that's why this video is so late. But that's neither here nor there. I'm just glad I'm putting this video together finally. And hopefully you guys get some info out of this. So let's start with the Bills and the Lions. Bills and the Lions. So starting with the home team. And you're gonna have to go through this with me. Like I said, I don't have a lot of numbers marked, so I'm going to be marking and seeing things for the first time going through each of these games. So starting with the Lions, if the Lions were going to win this game, one thing I could say is Lions could become 5-6, like 56 head-to-head against the Bills regular season with a win, as Lions become 5-6, like 56 for a season record with a win. Lions coach Dan Campbell, he can get his 13th win regular season for his career. Today will be a day with 41 date numerology on the Gregorian. 41 is the 13th prime number. He can sit on 19 losses regular season as a coach for the Lions with a win. And if you write out the number 19, spell it correctly, 19 sums to 41. What else? Jared Goff, he's looking for his 50th win regular season for his career Go ahead and mark that as well. 57 date numerology on the Gregorian. This is the NFL season that ends with Super Bowl 57. If you write out the number 57, it sums to 50. Jared Goff can get his 50th win regular season for his career. It's 41 days since his birthday. So that could maybe benefit the Lions coach, like we just talked about, the 41 number. Bills coach, he can sit on 56 wins regular season for his career with a loss, as Lions become 5-6 for a season record with the win, as well as 5-6 head-to-head against the Bills regular season with the win. What else? It is 80 days till the upcoming Super Bowl 57, today with the date numerology of 57 on the Gregorian. And if you write off the number 80 days to the upcoming Super Bowl, you see that it sums to 74, and it also sums to 25. And Josh Allen can get his 25th loss. I'm going to go ahead and mark this in a bright yellow. We'll put the 80 in a bright yellow. 80 sums to 74 and 25. Josh Allen can get his 25th loss regular season for his career, as the Bills become 7-3, like 7-4, excuse me, 7-4, like 74, for a season record with a loss. The number 80 sums to 74 and 25. It being 80 days to the upcoming Super Bowl 57. Today being a day with 57 date numerology on the Gregorian. And for now, that's what I'm going to say are the numbers for Lions to win this game. If we go ahead and switch over to the Bills, the Buffalo Bills, here are some numbers for the Bills to win this game. This game is being played in Ford Field, which sums to 47. Lions can fall 4-7, like 47, head-to-head against the Bills regular season with a win, or excuse me, with a loss. The Lions with a loss. And then the Lions would also become 4-7 for a season record with the loss to go with. And then Josh Allen, the quarterback for the Bills, would get his 47th win regular season for his career. Bills coach Sean McDermott, he can get his 57th win regular season for his career, today being a day with 57 date numerology on the Gregorian. This is the NFL season that ends with Super Bowl 57. And there's also 77 date numerology on the Gregorian. Bills can give home teams their 77th loss regular season, just for the season in general. Bills can give home teams their 77th loss for the season on a day with 77 date numerology. The bad part about that connection is that 77 could hit in any 3 of the games for the day. It could be the Giants that gives Cowboys. Maybe there's a huge Lions upset, and then maybe it's the Giants that give Cowboys the 77th home loss, or maybe it's the Patriots that give Vikings the 77th home loss. Another way you can look at it is maybe it is the Bills that gives home teams their 77th loss, and then home teams sit on 77 losses for the remainder of the day with 77 date numerology, and then Cowboys win outright and Vikings win outright, keeping home teams on 77 losses thanks to the Bills win in the first game. And what else? The Lions coach, he can get his 27th loss regular season for his career, as the Lions become 2-4, like 24 at home for the season with the loss. 24 written out sums to 103, the 27th prime number. That could be potential right there for the Lions coach to get that 27th loss. Jared Goff, 44th loss. Nothing popped out at me on that one. Detroit Lions sums to 74. That actually would go against the Bills. Bills can become 7-4 for a season record with a loss against Detroit Lions. 71st start. Buffalo Bills sums to 207. And the Lions coach, he could become 7-20 for a record as a coach specifically for the Lions with a loss, and it would come at the hands of Buffalo Bills, which sums to 207. 207 and 720, they're just anagrams of each other. And that's what I would say for that side. I would say there's kind of a brief overlook of both sides for that game. Let's move on to the next game. Let's look at the Cowboys versus the Giants. Starting with the home team, the Giants. If the Giants were going to win this game, it could be a Super Bowl tribute. This is a day with 57 date numerology on the Gregorian. The Super Bowl this year is Super Bowl 57. Cowboys coach Mike McCarthy, his name sums to 57. Dak Prescott, he can get his 57th win regular season for his career. The word Dallas Cowboys sums to 151, and this could be the day that Mike McCarthy gets his 151st win regular season for his career. Dallas Cowboys sums to 151 and 74. We talked about the 74 number already. We can match it with the number 80 written out. 80 days till Super Bowl 57. 80 written out. Sums to 74. Giants could become 7-4 for a season record with a loss. But to be fair, Cowboys could become 7-4 for a season record with a loss as well. It could go either way. But we're talking about the home team on this part right now. So the Dallas Cowboys equals 74 and 151. Cowboys coach can get his 151st win regular season for his career. 80 days till Super Bowl 57 as Dak Prescott gets his 57th win regular season as Giants become 7-4 for a season record with a loss. And we can actually mark the 3-2 in the gold color as well, or a bright yellow color, because again, 80 days till Super Bowl 57, 80 sums to 74. Today with 57 date numerology on the Gregorian, if you actually write out 57, it sums to 131, which is the 32nd prime number. So Giants could become 7-4-3-2 for a season record with a loss. 74 and 32 would be a Super Bowl tribute. 80 days till Super Bowl 57. 80 sums to 74. 57 sums to 131, the 32nd prime number. And that would be the Giants' record loss right there. The quarterback for the Giants, he can sit on 19 wins regular season for his career. And it will be a day with 41 date numerology on the Gregorian. And 19 sums to 41. What else? What else? I think that might be it. Cowboys, either one of these could become 8-3. What else? Yeah, I think that might be it for now. The 151, the 57, the 74, the 74-32, the 19. I think that's it for now. Let's switch gears over to the Giants. What would it look like if the Giants was going to win this game? I already talked about one number, which is 74. Either one of these two teams could become 7-4 for a season record with a loss. But if Cowboys become 7-4 with the loss, the Giants would be picking up their 47th regular season head-to-head win against the Cowboys to go with 47-74. They're just reflections of each other. This game is being played in Arlington. Arlington sums to 47. Cowboys coach would get his 19th loss as a coach for the Cowboys. We already showed you that 19 written out sums to 41. Today will be a day with 41 date numerology on the Gregorian. Giants, they could become 4-1, like 41 for a road record with the win to go with. New York Giants sums to 181. The word giant sums to 25. It's a distance of 181 days since Daniel Jones' 25th birthday. Maybe that's a good thing for him. Regarding the number 20, maybe it can go like this. Here, I'll show you guys. So New York Giants sums to 181. We'll mark this as a light blue. We'll mark 71 as a light blue. And we'll mark 25 as a light blue. And what you can say is 181 days since Daniel Jones' 25th birthday. He can get his 20th win regular season for his career. The number 71 is the 20th prime number. And then you have the 181 and the 25. Dak Prescott, he would get his 35th loss regular season for his career. 41 date numerology on the Gregorian, written out 41 sums to 35. 41 also sums to 118 as a distance of 118 days since his last birthday. And what else? I think that might be all I have for right now. We'll mark this in a dark blue. All right, let's move on to the last game here.
Sorry to interrupt this video, you guys, but I need a huge favor from you. Can you go ahead and like this video and leave a comment below on who you think's going to win? It's going to help with the YouTube algorithm. It's going to help grow my channel. I really appreciate you guys being here. Let's go ahead and get back into the video.
Vikings versus the Patriots. Starting with the home team. If the Vikings were going to win this game, it could be something going against Bill Belichick. This is the 60th day of the Hebrew civil calendar. It's a day leaving 296 left in the Hebrew civil year. Bill Belichick comes in with 296 wins regular season for his career, which he can sit on with a loss. New England Patriots sums to 269, 296. They're just anagrams of each other. What else? This will be Thanksgiving. Write out the number or not out the number, but if you write out the word Thanksgiving sums to 60. This will be the 60th day of the Hebrew civil, a day leaving 296 left. Bill Belichick can sit on 296 wins regular season for his career. Mac Jones, his quarterback, would become 14-11 for a season record with a loss. It's 80 and 81 days since his birthday, it being 80 and 81 days till the upcoming Super Bowl. But the 14-11, which looks like a 141, Thanksgiving sums to 141, Thanksgiving sums to 60, and Thanksgiving sums to 183. It being 183 days since Vikings coach's birthday, a total span of 183 days till his next birthday. Mac Jones could become 14-11 for a season record with a loss, which has that elongated 141 in there. New England Patriots 269. Bill Belichick can sit on 296 on a day, leaving 296 left in the Hebrew civil. The 60th day of the Hebrew civil New Year. Thanksgiving sums to 60. What else? 444th regular season game for Bill Belichick. Let's see if that has any number properties. .278, 116, 262, 100. Nothing jumps out at me on it. Kirk Cousins can get his 68th win regular season for his career. Honestly, nothing really jumps out at me on that one. But it will be his 131st start. Go ahead and mark this a bright yellow. I marked that a bright yellow because 57 date numerology on the Gregorian. This season ends with Super Bowl 57. Write out number 57. It sums to 131. Get his 68th win. Let's go ahead and write out 68. 56, 124, 52, 146. It could be the 124. I might be stretching this a little bit, but the 68 could favor the 124. I'm going to mark it in a gray color. The reason why is because on the Gregorian, it will be November 24th, 11/24. You see that 124 in there? 68 sums to 124, 11/28 or 11/24. Kirk Cousins get his 68th win on Thanksgiving, 11/24. 68 sums to 124. And that would actually go along with him getting his 42nd win regular season as a quarterback for the Vikings as well. Why? Because 42 is just an anagram of that same number. That's 41, excuse me. 42. 42 sums to 142. 142 is just an anagram of 124, it being November 24th, 11/24. Vikings could become 9-2. Let's go ahead and write that out. 92. 92 sums to 98. It will be the 98th day of Kirk Cousins' current age. The word Vikings sums to 98. Let's go ahead and mark this in a dark blue. 98, 98. They could become 9-2 for a season record. 92 sums to 98. In fact, 92 sums to 98 and 44. Vikings sums to 98 and 44. And we already went over the 141 and Thanksgiving. Patriots sums to 98 as well as New England Patriots sums to 98. So if Vikings go 9-2, like 92, and you write out 92 and it sums to 98, and you see that it's the 98th day of Kirk Cousins' birthday, Vikings sums to 98, Patriots sums to 98, New England Patriots sums to 98. That could be the reason why the Vikings became 9-2 for a season record with a win. If we go ahead and switch gears here and look at the Patriots, if the Patriots were going to win this game, one thing that it could be for would be the Super Bowl tribute. 80 days till the upcoming Super Bowl 57. We already know that the number 80 sums to 74. And this will be Kirk Cousins' 74th game regular season as a quarterback specifically for the Vikings. And the Patriots could become 7-4 for a season record with a win. And Kirk Cousins, he would become 41-32 for a record as a quarterback for the Vikings specifically. It will be a day with 41 and 57 date numerology on the Gregorian. Write out 57, it sums to 131, the 32nd prime number. He could become 41-32 with the loss. And we can even mark that 32 in a bright yellow, actually, because, again, this is a season that ends with Super Bowl 57. 57 sums to 131, the 32nd prime. 80 days till the 57th Super Bowl. 80 sums to 74. This is Kirk Cousins' 74th game as a Viking. Get his 32nd loss. It's 80 days since Mac Jones' 24th birthday, and we're going to mark 24 in a bright yellow as well. Why? Because 24 sums to 103, the 27th prime number. This is the 103rd NFL season. What's interesting is also sums to 167, and this will be the 167th NFL game for the season to go with. Vikings would become 4-2 at home for the season with the loss, as Patriots become 4-2 on the road for the season with the win. 42 sums to 74. We already talked about that number. Patriots become 7-4 and 4-2 for a season record and on the road. The words Mac Jones sums to 80. 80 days since his 24th birthday. 80 days till the upcoming Super Bowl. 80 sums to 74. Patriots could become 7-4. 4-2 on the road. 42 sums to 74. Not really sure about the 297 for the coach on Bill Belichick, but they could continue. He could continue to sit on 103 losses as a coach specifically for the Patriots in the 103rd NFL season. 80 days since his quarterback's 24th birthday. 24 sums to 103. It being 80 days till the upcoming Super Bowl. So that's basically what I have, what I'm seeing right now. I'm going to go ahead and start writing these up for tomorrow, especially the early game. I'll probably do 2 different posts on them. Oh, I didn't even switch it over to the Patriots and Vikings. My bad. Oh, well. Bills, Lions, Giants, Cowboys, Patriots, Vikings. My bad. But this is what I have. As you saw, I didn't really come into this with a whole lot of things marked. A lot of this stuff I just kind of picked up as I was going along in this video. Hopefully it helps. Hopefully it gives you some insight to these games, gets you started on a decode, maybe adds to a decode that you already have. I wish you guys the best of luck on all your picks. Hopefully you win all the money in the world. I wish you guys a happy holiday, happy Thanksgiving, and I'll see you guys in the next video.